is Olivia and welcome back to my channel. Today's lesson is about matters in our surroundings. First of all, let's talk about some examples of matter. Chair, air, smell, almonds, cold drink, smell of perfume are some examples of matter. Do you know why the smell of hot, sizzling food reaches you several meters away? But to get the smell from cold food, you have to go close. That's because when the food is hot, the diffusion is more. But in cold food, the diffusion is slow. Hence, to get the smell from cold food, we have to go close. Now, a diver is able to cut through water in a swimming pool. This observation shows that particles of matter have kinetic energy. Now, let's talk about the characteristics of the particles of matter. The characteristics of particles of matter have space between them. They are continuously moving and they attract each other. Now, let's see the differences in the states of matter. Solids have definite shape and fixed volumes. On the other hand, liquids have no fixed shape but have a fixed volume. In the gaseous state, the particles move about randomly at a high speed and they have more space between particles. Rigidity is the condition which do not alter the shape of solids. Compressibility. Compressing particles of gases is called compressibility. Filling a gas container. In the laboratory, after the preparation of gases, they are collected in a gas jar. This is called filling a gas container. Fluidity. Fluidity means flowing of liquids freely. Shape. Things are in which form is called shape. Kinetic energy. The energy possessed by moving the body is called kinetic energy. Density. Density is the mass per unit. A gas fills completely the vessel in which it is kept because gas occupies space. Next one. A gas exerts pressure on the walls of the container because in the gaseous state, the particles move about randomly at a high speed. Due to this random movement, the particles hit each other and also the walls of the container. The pressure exerted by the gas is because of this force exerted by gas particles per unit area on the walls of the container. Next one. A wooden table should be called a solid because in the wooden table, particles are closely packed and have less space in between particles. Now, let's talk about the next one. So, we can easily move our hand in the air. But to do the same thing through a solid block of wood, we need a karate expert. Because air is a gas. It has more space in between particles, but solid block of wood is rigid. Hence, it is difficult to move our hands through it. For any substance, do you know why does the temperature remain constant during the change of state? Well, that's because with the increase of temperature, more number of particles and enough kinetic energy to go into the vapor state. Hence, temperature remains constant during the change of state. Now let's state a method to liquefy atmospheric gases, LPG, which is used for cooking in the cylinder. Petrol is in liquid form. When it is lighted, it becomes gas. Now, why does the dessert cooler cool better on a hot, dry day? The particles of liquid in the dessert cooler absorb energy from the surrounding to regain the energy lost during evaporation. In summer, this is faster. Now, how does the water kept in an earthen pot cool during summer? Well, the answer to that is water loses its temperature through small pores in the pot. Hence, in an earthen pot comes cool during summer. Now, do you know why does our palm feel cold when we put some acetone or petrol or perfume on it? Because acetone or petrol or perfume loses their temperature and gain energy by using from surrounding air. Now, why are we able to sip hot tea or milk faster from a saucer rather than a cup? Because in a saucer, the surface is broad, comparing to cups, and the rate of evaporation is greater. Hence, we are able to sip hot tea or milk faster from a saucer rather than a cup. So, what type of clothes should we wear in summer? We should wear cotton clothes because cotton absorbs heat and evaporates and helps to cool our body. Naphthalene balls disappear with time without leaving any solid because naphthalene balls change its state from solid to gaseous matter. Hence, it disappears with time without leaving any solid. So, we can get the smell of perfume sitting several meters away. Do you know why? Because of particles of perfumes diffuse in the air with higher speed and reaches our nose. So, why is water at room temperature liquid? Temperature of the room is lesser, so there is no change of state of water. Hence, it is liquid at room temperature and the pressure is low. Next, an iron almirah is a solid at room temperature because the temperature is less and the pressure is low. Now, let's take a look at this diagram and name A, B, C, D, E, and F showing the change in its state here. A indicates heating, B indicates heating, C indicates cooling, D indicates cooling, E indicates sublimation, and F indicates sublimation. Now let's go back and talk about cotton clothes. So why should we wear cotton clothes in summer? Well, again, the reason is cotton is a good absorber of water. So it helps in absorbing the sweat and exposing it to the atmosphere for easy evaporation. So now let's mention the advantage of CNG. Due to high compressibility, large volumes of a gas can be compressed into a small cylinder and it can be transported very easily. Now, finally, why do we see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass containing ice cold water? Well, the water vapor present in the air is coming in contact with the cold glass of water. It loses energy and gets converted to the liquid state. Thanks for watching today's video. May God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and make sure you check out my other videos. Bye.